Hello everyone, this is Shadow Dragon from the DCUO community, and we're back on the test server today to check out the rewards of the spring event, because that just went up. So let me start first by going through the feats. So there's probably going to be the two usual, like the style and the collection. But what else are they going to add to it? Okay, so this is all the old stuff. So it is just two, unless one of the feats is somewhere else, but we'll uncover more when we look at the vendor. So as expected, there's the base item collection, and we could collect 10 of anything. I think spring was always like that. Oh no, it wasn't. So 2016 we had to collect specific ones. Last year was 10 of anything, and then this year's 10 of anything. I mean, that's really how all seasonals should be. I mean, it should be like some count of anything, or if it's specific ones, it should be a really low count and not include like the league hall sized items. So far they've been good about that this year. And then we're looking at the style, which is just 2 pieces, and instead of being 10 points, it is a 3-star feat. So that's pretty surprising. I think this is a style that we were collecting continuing from last year, because it's the forest spirit. Okay, we had the face and hands, so chest and legs. That should be pretty complete. I'm assuming that the legs kind of take care of the feet. So we'll definitely get a look at that. Now let's actually go to the vendor, because it's probably going to cover a lot more than what the feats spoil. So I'm expecting way more than 10 items. And maybe there are some bonus styles. I do have to get some currency, because I didn't maintain this character. Oh, spring is a little bit less convenient because it's not by the monitor wound. Hopefully I have enough money for all this. I mean, I figure 100 should cover the style. Like if the style has stats, it's probably going to be 50 and 50. And usually 100 can cover the base item feat, and maybe another 100 for the pet. If there is a pet or some interactive item. Alright, so let's see, there's a Venus flytrap. Use this item to add to... That is a base item. And it takes up 100 right there. Can we preview it? No, we can't. Can't preview the flamingo either. Or is preview just not working? Okay, there it goes. Alright, so the styles don't have stats. They're 25 apiece. That's not bad. I mean, for a 3-star feat, that's really good, actually. Let's just get these in order. Grass patch large. That's long overdue. And there's a rabbit statue. Oh, these look really nice. Bat. Okay, so we're leaving off at Round Bush. Let's go ahead and collect these.
Perhaps I have something to brighten your day.
Round Bush. Cherry Blossom Tall Tree. It's probably going to be like a bunch of variations of this. Pretty much modified versions of previous trees that we've had. I wish they kept the names the same as like the thing that they're kind of reskinned after. Wow, there are a lot of these. So far there is no full one, and oh, that's the end of it. Wait, did these have stats last year? I kind of thought they did. Maybe they were just converted into styles. I'm gonna collect these because this is still like the revamp branch, so I don't have the character that collected them from last year. So that way we could get a look at the complete style. So that'll complete last year's feat. Alright, so base items, assuming I didn't miss any. 1, 2, 3, wait, let's see, we got 21, 22, so there's 23 base items. Alright, let's go back to the base, we'll look at the style first. And then I'll consume the base items. Now I gotta make sure I saved my style. I don't remember where I left off with this character. I probably had him green for like St. Patrick's Day or something. Where are those armories? Oh wait, let's see, it is a face piece, so I have to remove the head. What was it? Face, shoulders was the new one, I think. No. Wait, no, it's face, hands from last year. And then this year it's chest and legs. The shoulders are showing through because Traces in Time is transparent. But let me remove the feet so we could see the continuation of the legs. So this is pretty extreme. It's not like a human shape, and it has a lot of negative space. Actually, let me also remove the back so we could see all the way through. Well, might as well remove the shoulders as well. What else? Waist. And it is color locked to that wood texture. Yeah, so this is very, very different than some of the other styles that we have. I think the feet are gonna look pretty funny until there's actually a feet style, probably next year. So unfortunately, this is not done yet. It's too bad that we can't get it sooner, because if you think if this is a complete style with all the slots, there still has to be shoulders and back, waist and feet. So so that could be another 2 years, but it should look pretty complete with feet. Oh, I do have armories. Okay, let's look at the base items. So let's see, round bush. Well, these are going to be easy to find. Most of them start with cherry. So look at the Venus flytrap. There's a bat and a rabbit. And a grass patch. And the rest are cherry. Cherry blossoms. I probably have to redo at least one of my forests. Fortunately, I didn't do like an entire forest. I just did like the front area here, leading into like a different theme. So let's look at the special items first. Venus flytrap is huge. Alright. Okay, so this is kind of an animated. Can I pick him up? I want to give him his own space. Now, this is not a pet though. I think it's just an animated base item. We'll see if he walks around or not. Pretty big rabbit statue. Oh, the bat's pretty big. It's like one of the zoo bats, but retextured. And of course, it's a ground item. One of the other special items was the grass patch. You know what, I should have picked up the grass patch from last year, or from a couple of years ago. Because this looks like it's the same shape. I just wonder if they enlarged it, which in that case it would look pretty funny. Because you would see like large grass blades. rather than more grass blades. But anyway, this is really useful because that way, you know, with the base item count, you can like patch it up with these big ones, and you don't have to do that workaround with the grass and stone mask from Halloween that kind of really didn't match. So I'll definitely be cleaning up a lot of bases with that one. That's going to be the item I buy the most. Butterfly friendly greenery. Okay, so this is another patch that kind of looks like the flower patch from last year. So we have a lot of spring ground coverings. Looking at the trees. Now the trees are all made for the average base ceiling, so these aren't going to work in League Hall. Just like the other tree items, a lot of it will clip in, so that makes placing them a lot easier. Definitely good variety here. And the flamingo is just like the zoo ones. They don't move. Oh wait, he does move. Very slightly. And a round bush. Now with these wall items, you kind of want to experiment with the shape of them, because some of them are kind of sliced off at the top, so you're going to want to place it on the wall but close to the ceiling, like that. Otherwise it's going to look funny with that flat edge. Some of the others that don't have that flat edge, you can put anywhere on the wall. Let's just go out here. Another one with the flat edge, and a larger one. Alright, let's look at the ceiling items. Oh, these are actually animated too. Well, all of the trees are dropping leaves. That's pretty cool. Wait, are the branches doing that? Yeah, they all drop leaves. Now this is probably made possible by the discontinuation of PS3, because this is potentially a lot of animation if you fill a base up with all of these tree parts. Now, am I forgetting anything? Nope. That's pretty empty. Yeah, I think those are all items that I have. Let's see if any of the special ones are interactive. Nope, that's a big flamingo. Is the fly trap interactive? It just animates a little bit when you get close to it. This is kind of like that boss character in the Ivy mission. Can't destroy it. Let's see, is the flamingo an object or is it an animal? Okay, So you can't hit the flamingo either. Okay, I think that's pretty much it for spring. I would say these items, like because of the color scheme, the blossom trees are probably not for everyone, so I don't see those going up in value. However, the Venus flytrap is pretty cool. And anything that's a bat is going to go up in value. So after you're done with your feet, if you're not into base building, the ones to invest in are probably these two. Like I can see those going up like 6 months from the end of the event. That's typically the peak, like when you hold on to base items. You just hold them long enough till people kind of forget about them, then you just throw one in the broker and you can make a lot of money. Okay, so that's a look at the spring rewards. This will probably be up soon because remember last year it overlapped the Starro stuff. And the Star stuff kind of went up at the same time, even though it's not an event this time. But okay, that's the report from the test server. Thanks for watching.